You go to the trash. You're garbage. Just utter garbage. No. Aha.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to Mishimoto. Thank you guys for sponsoring me, becoming partners with me, and allowing me to do this video.
Oh, there we go. Of course, we got some decals. Got to keep the whip smelling fresh. And the main attraction for today. This thing's fucking huge. Oh my god. This thing is absolutely huge. And look at how thick it is. I'm gonna show you this compared to the Performance Pack Radiator once we get it off the car, but that's ridiculous. Well, my friends, this is not good. The bolt that goes through there came out. And back there too, maybe? I don't know. There's nothing holding it on. Since we had every single one of those bolts off on that side, that was pretty easy. Got the bumper off. Now it's time to get access to the radiator. Moving on to the first step of our install, we're gonna wanna drain the radiator out. So there's a little nozzle right here, and you're gonna turn this. There's a nipple right here that's gonna allow all of the coolant to flow out. Next, what we're gonna do is disconnect this right here, pull the hose off, and let it dump into a tub. While we're waiting for both sides to fully drain, what we're gonna do is go up here and get your 10 mil, and we're gonna get this out. Make sure that you have a little funnel underneath as well right here, because odds are you're gonna get a lot of coolant that's gonna come rushing out. Do my best to aim this up. You kind of got to just send it, but be careful. Next off, to clear some space, you're just going to take out your air box, set it off to the side, and that just gives you room to access back here. The following step is going to be to get off the 4 of these radiator mount brackets off. Once you have all the hoses disconnected properly, you're going to disconnect it from the condenser up front, and it should pull right out.
It should.
There you go. Now just dump that baby out. Once you have the radiator out of here, you're going to disconnect the bolts that keep the fans on the back, and it'll slide right off.
Are you placing it?
If you ended up keeping any of the hoses still connected, at this time you can remove them, because we're going to be transferring them over to the Mishimoto radiator. So I'm going to give you guys a little size comparison. Here is the width of the stock versus the Mishimoto. As you can see, it pretty much swallows it. It's probably about double the size. Just look at the difference between that. You go to the trash. You're garbage. Just utter garbage. See you never. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh. take off the tip. Oh, I'm jumping the gun. We gotta put the fans on. It's all now back in there. So everything we need to do left is connect the coolant reservoir and put back in your intake. Once you feel confident that everything is all set up correctly, just put your funnel on and get ready to add your coolant or distilled water. When you have everything ready to go and you've filled up your reservoir with distilled water to the point where it's not going in anymore, then you're gonna turn on your car and then check for any leaks. It's also gonna circulate all of the fluid. It's gonna circulate it all through the system, and it's gonna start to go down in the reservoir, so you're gonna continue to add more until you get it to your desired level. Now I don't see any leaks, so we're just gonna let it go down, and I'll show you here actually. You'll be able to see it. It's already gone down a ton. Once you feel confident with all the steps that you've taken, you're ready to take the car out for a spin and make sure everything works correctly. Thank you guys very much for watching, and once again, thank you very much Mishimoto for partnering with me and allowing me to do this. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more content. We'll see you next time, guys. Be sure to work top left.